Hi, I'm Sean Gannon, and this is Minute Math. And today we're going to learn about differentiation, and we'll apply the quotient rule, where we differentiate a function with respect to x. So if I was given this function, f of x is equal to 5 over 4x to the third plus 4. Okay? Well, since I have a quotient function here, right, a function divided by a function, I'm going to apply the quotient rule. So I'm going to label the top part, the numerator, f, which is 5 here, and my denominator, g, which is 4x to the third plus 4. Then I'm going to find f prime. F prime is just equal to 0, and g prime is equal to, using the power rule, 12x squared. So now I have f, g, f prime, g prime. I can apply the quotient rule to my original function, and it's written right up there. So, and plug in basically my parts. So f prime of x is equal to, well, f prime, which is 0, times g, which is 4x to the third plus 4, minus f, which is 5, times g prime, which is 12x squared. All over here, okay? Well, all over g squared, sorry. 4x to the third plus 4 all squared. Okay? So now we're going to simplify that. Well, we have f prime of x here is equal to, well, 0 times 4x to the third plus 4, that just becomes 0, so we can cancel that out. And negative 5 times 12 is negative 60, so we have negative 60x squared. All over my denominator, I'm going to simplify right there. So we have 4x to the third plus 4 all squared. Multiply that out, that's 4x to the third plus 4 times 4x to the third plus 4. Multiply that out, 4x to the third times 4x to the third is 16x to the 6th power, we add the exponents. And then 4x to the third times 4 is 16x to the third. Same thing here, 4 times 4x to the third is 16x to the third. And 4 times 4 is 16. Okay? Now, one thing we notice here, okay, I hope you can see, is that there's a 16 in all parts. So when I'm simplifying this, I have 16x to the 6 plus, we add these together, that's 32x to the third plus 16. And I know I could pull out a 16 from everything here, okay? Well, what I'm also going to think about is say, okay, what can I pull out here? What can I pull out that is divisible by that 60, okay? What common number? Because I know a 2 can go into 60. What about 4? 4 can go into all of these. And that gives me 60 divided by 4, 15, right? 60 divided by 4 is 15. Okay, so if I pull, right, yeah, 15. So if I pull 4 out here, 4, I'm left with 4x to the 6th plus 8x to the third plus 4. Okay? And now you might say, well, you can keep pulling out more, and you can. I'm kind of knowing the future, what's going to happen here. Okay? So if I write that up here, 4 times 4x to the 6th plus 8x to the third plus 4. Well, the 4 can be canceled out with the 60, giving me a 15. Okay? 15 up there. Now, I could have pulled more out. I could have pulled another 2 out of there and got me 2x to the 6th plus 4 x to the third plus 2, but 2 doesn't go into 15. And there's nothing else I could have pulled out that would have canceled that or simplified that anymore. Okay, so I kind of knew that ahead of time when I plugged that back in, just so you know. But I normally would have just tried them all, like pulled as much out as possible, see as much of that canceled, and distributed really back in at the end. But now I have my final answer, which is f prime of x is equal to negative 15x squared, all over now my denominator, 4x to the 6th plus 8x to the third plus 4. And that's it in simplified form. And there we have it. So let's recap. We're given our function, f of x, and it's a quotient function. We labeled 5, which was f, and 5, which we labeled f, and 4x to the third plus 4, we labeled g. I then found f prime and g prime. I then could apply the quotient rule, and at this point, by plugging them in, I had f prime times g minus f times g prime all over g squared. At this moment, I have my derivative. The rest are just algebra simplifying. I simplify here, and I cancel some parts out. leaving me my final answer, which was f prime of x is equal to negative 15x squared all over 4x to the 6th plus 8x to the 3rd plus